fucking Christ, dude.
All right, we're good. We're
so
good.
Annoying.
Is there a sandbag they need to find under that?
No, but it's like, why do we have this fucking shitty ass microphone?
Let's twist the table, maybe.
That was your Diet Coke that fell?
Yeah, but it's like this thing doesn't even fucking work.
Oh, there's just a puddle of it on the ground.
I don't know. There's nothing to put it on, but
No, let it soak into the fucking.
I mean, this is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
what?
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is March 20th,
Big time.
and we are here in the studio. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast.
We just got some troubling statistics about our.
45% of the people that watch the podcast are not subscribed, so we're going to need you guys to subscribe.
Which is just dickheadish behavior by those
Yeah.
people. It's just like mean and not helpful to us. So simple and costs you nothing. And you are already seeing our shit on your feed. So just.
Exactly, unless you're watching it on like the desktop version of YouTube, not logged in.
Which is also psycho. Actually,
insane.
I don't know. People do that shit though. How's that, DC, brother?
Flat now.
If you don't know, Sas just spilled his Diet Coke right beforehand. Just a troubling start to the show for us.
It's actually really annoying.
I know, but I feel like you sometimes operate a little bit better with a little bit of mild annoyance about you.
Well, I'm annoyed for two reasons now.
Let's go.
The first one is because the Diet Coke spilled, and the second one is because my hands are freezing. Is
Damn,
it cold in here?
Put them on your penis and balls.
It's too cold. They're too cold to do that.
That always helped me during like football games and shit
Yeah.
like that. When I was on the football team, put it
Yeah,
on
we
my
used to do
penis
that
and
When
balls.
I played baseball, Little League, so it would be like you play in like the fall. It's like freezing.
So if your hands are cold, just touch a child's dick.
Yeah, exactly.
And you should be
A lot
good.
of heat generating from that area.
If you walked into a locker room, like a changing room at a pool, and there was like somebody like you heard like a child's voice in there, would you skedaddle out of there? Would you go through your business as usual and just like change in the changing room?
Probably just change in the changing room, right? It'd be
would?
more weird if I was like, I need to remove myself from the situation. Having bad thoughts.
Just the optics of it are bad though.
I mean, I've been in locker rooms as a child where there's like grown men changing.
Yeah, and they're probably perverts. They probably had eyes on your
Yeah.
bird.
Maybe. I'm not like a public change guy. I would just go into a stall and change.
Yeah, in this one there was no stalls.
In this fantasy.
This fantasy that I can't stop thinking about.
So were you in Florida or Brazil this weekend?
I was in Florida where
there's
this
a
happened.
lot of thoughts
where this
happening.
happened.
There's a lot of people asking questions.
People are like positive I was in Brazil, which is making me question if I was in Brazil.
Yeah, you weren't in Brazil.
Yeah,
I heard you talking to Francis about where you were going, and it was Florida.
Yeah, I was in Florida,
Yeah.
but some people just don't believe. Some people are telling me I was in Brazil, like Tyler.
Yeah, I don't believe you for a second, bro. You were in
How was
Brazil,
Florida?
bro.
Was it fun?
It was awesome. It was sunny. I had seafood.
Damn.
Everyone spoke Portuguese.
Yeah, there was a lot of crime, like youth crime, and a lot of Enos. A lot of dudes named Eno.
When did you get back? Yesterday?
Yesterday evening,
Oh, nice.
late last night.
What time? How late?
Wow, you think we were at the airport at the same time?
Maybe we could have been. I probably was because I was at the airport for fucking 40 hours yesterday. Just the
40
whole day.
hours. Doing what?
Just getting my ass handed to by in every way imaginable.
By customs
I was
agents?
getting fucked from every angle. It was insane. It was the worst airport day I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? The customs guys?
The customs guys, the Air Canada is a shit airline. It sucks. All the flight attendants are assholes.
Totally.
They're mean.
Well, they're probably French Canadian.
Probably, yeah. They're not. They're all like the most like. I don't think any of them even live in Canada, and they just work for Air Canada.
They're just Yankees.
Yeah,
Pretending.
they're like hello, bonjour, in like a Boston accent.
Bonjour.
Yeah, because that's what they have to say. Because they have to figure out if you speak French or American.
Je m'appelle Seamus. Hey, moi t'appelle too.
When did you get back?
Last night, late last night, just enough time to put in my bets for the late slate.
Oh, so not that late.
It was halftime. It was halftime of like the Miami game.
Can you not bet in Florida?
No, you can't bet in Florida,
Yeah, it's South. You can't really bet a lot of places in the South, right?
which is stupid as fuck.
they all got like the religious laws.
But what about freedom though?
No, they're not free out there.
It really is.
You know where they're not free is Canada.
Oh, not at all.
No, not even close.
Wait, but they don't. I think they have sports betting up there now.
Yeah,
don't
but
they have the Barstool app up there?
No, they
Or
have
am I
nothing.
bugging? Or they have the score?
They have some weird other competitor that we don't speak of.
Oh yeah. What did you eat up there? Poutine?
Actually, I ate almost strictly tacos the entire time.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Was that your first time going to Toronto?
yeah.
And how do you say it now?
Toronto.
You
How
still
it's
say
spelled. Yeah. How you would pronounce it in America.
No, they're gonna whip
free
your
country?
ass. They're gonna beat the fuck out of you for that kind of shit. Why so many tacos? It is a very multicultural city.
It's a very culture, like a lot of Asians out there. Which
Yeah.
I guess isn't really tacos, but
Yeah,
not a lot of white people. Not a lot of white folk out in
not a lot of
Canada.
purebred whites.
No, not a lot of pures. No.
A lot of halfies.
Right?
Am I right?
It was like
right?
there was no white people. It's crazy. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. It's good to get away from the enemy for a little bit.
But none of your jokes landed.
No, they did. But yeah, I don't know. It was fun. I mean, it's just like I think next time if I go, I would drive maybe. I think maybe like the security and stuff would be easier, and it's just so close.
I think you just got to sit towards the front of the airplane.
Dude, it was honestly just like the customs going back in. Me and Mook were going together, and like Mook's having this great conversation with the other dude. They're talking about like Chris Rock's new special, and my guy's just like, "You sure you're at the right airport, buddy?" He's like, "Cause I'm not getting any information on you."
What?
We didn't talk, and he was like, your face isn't matching because they could take a picture of you.
You're
And he's
much fatter than
like, no, he was like, your picture's not matching your passport photo. And I'm like, what do you want me to do about that? I'm like, it's me.
Did you get a facial reconstruction on the Lolo?
No. And
got
then
Kai
he
Bella?
just like did it again and it worked. But it was like I was there for so long. I don't know.
And you had to wait in a line a long time?
Line.
Yeah,
long
I kind
line.
of forewarned you because when I've had to go over there for like rap shows, I know other people, and maybe it's because they're like black dudes that have gotten trouble or like gotten a hard time at the border
Yeah.
for going over saying that they're going to do rap stuff. So I
Yeah.
always just say I'm going as a fan, and I was warning you that you might get into some trouble. Did people give you a
No.
hard time about crossing the border?
No, dude, going in was like, I kept on being like, there has to be another step. There has to be another line or something. Cause you just go in, you scan your passport at like a key, like a machine. And then they go over and they go, "What are you here for?" And I say, "Work." And they're like, "Okay, you're good."
Damn.
It was so easy getting
You didn't
in.
need a work visa or anything
No.
like that?
It was so easy getting in. Going home was way more of a pain in the ass.
Right, because you could have been an illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
Or worse, sex trafficking mook.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was
Just
yeah.
Mook's on a leash walking through.
Ball gag.
Yeah, I already talked about it on the
He can answer
but-
for himself.
Dude, the fucking lot of people just putting every single thing that they traveled with in the overhead bin.
Really pissed you off, huh?
Really got to me. Like I was thinking about it for hours after I got home.
Damn.
Like still furious.
That is the least relatable problem I've ever heard.
Well, because you're in first class. You guys have your own fucking bin, each one of you.
Yeah. I'm laying down flat
Yeah.
out.
No, but those Air Canada planes are tiny. They're not like big planes.
No, I know it is annoying as fuck for people to have to
Check the back.
yeah, I mean it's annoying to have to check. It's annoying to have to wait for your bag. It's annoying to have to check your bag. It's annoying to have to put the shit in the overhead bin.
I mean, dude, you've seen the bag that I travel with. That's not a bag that needs to be getting checked.
Your red bag?
Yeah, it's tiny.
Your stupid fucking
It's smaller
red
than my
bag?
backpack.
Is it
There's
duffel?
like 2 shirts and a sweatshirt in there.
Yeah.
And I had to check it. That's insane.
Why couldn't it go under your seat?
Because I had my backpack under my seat. And I'm a normal person, so I don't put both bags in the overhead bin.
It makes you save time too. Was there room in the overhead bin where you could have put both in?
Dude, there was 0 room. Because the people next to me had their fucking Supreme shopping bags in the overhead bin.
You
And
said
their
your
shoes. Like everything. It was like they stripped down to their nakeds and they fucking put everything in the overhead bin.
just a ass naked dude next to you.
Yes. It's like they were using like it was their own personal closet.
What exactly did you say to the flight attendant when she told you that you had to?
So I didn't say any. I was really, really annoyed. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to go check my bag. And then the flight attendant comes like, so that we go back to like the gate, and like right before you get on the plane, like that little like corner area, and the flight attendant from up by the gate that's like checking boarding passes runs down, and she's like, "What are you guys doing over here?" And we're like, "Oh, we need to check our bags." And she's like, "Well, you should have come up to me." And I was like, "Well, no one told us to come up to you. So how the fuck was I supposed to know I was supposed to come up to you?"
It is crazy because every airport is different. You
I
get the
know.
same thing when you're going through, like, you put your shit in the bin,
Yeah.
and somebody will fucking scream at you.
Yeah.
Be the rudest person you ever met in your life. It's a different fucking set of rules
No,
everywhere
they're
I
like
go.
a completely different breed in Canada.
Laptop in,
Yeah.
laptop out, shoes on, belt off.
Yeah.
Like, if it's different every single place you go, and people are like, "How do you not fucking know this? This is standard shit,
Insane.
guys."
Dude, it's insane. Like they're the meanest people on earth.
Yeah.
Like I literally think if you put like a group of people in a line and it was like 5 flight attendants and Hitler was one of them, they'd be like, Hitler would be the nicest one out of all of
He'd
them.
be a sweet ass flight
He'd
attendant.
have like manners.
Making your coffee just how you
Yeah.
want. Is that all right, huh?
Dude, it was fucking insane. And then finally I spoke up and I was like, well, we have to check our bags because people are putting their shoes, backpacks, luggage, suitcases, everything they own in the overhead bins. And she's like, there's jackets in the overhead bins? And I'm like, yeah, every overhead bin has jackets in it. And she's like, well, there shouldn't be. And I'm like, well, they're not my fucking jackets. I'm like, what do you want me to do about that? And then she's like, I'm going to go see if we can get these to fit. Like, because they don't believe me that they don't fit. And she goes over, they don't fit. And then she has to go all the way back up. I think I caused the plane to be delayed by like 30 minutes because me and Mook had the same flight and he landed when we were 40 minutes left in our flight.
Wait, what do you mean you had the same flight to different
Same
areas?
time. He was going to Newark and I was going to LaGuardia. They both took off at 2:30.
And you just held everybody up?
It was me and like 2 dudes. But
Why
it's like,
didn't you
what
get
were
on
we
the
supposed to
plane
do?
earlier?
So I was sitting with Mook.
Keeping him company?
Yeah.
Trafficking him?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy that there's 2 flights both going to New York at the same exact time from Canada?
That is preposterous.
Yeah.
To just different areas. But people have to, it's just, Toronto's a massive fucking city.
Yeah.
How many people live in Toronto? Like fucking 3.5 million or some shit like that?
I don't know.
It's fucking big.
It's a big city. It's really big. Bad traffic there too.
3 million on the Desert?
We had, dude, people there are short-tempered. A lot of short, like everyone's like America or like Canada is so nice and friendly. They got short fuses over there. It started
Sound
rubbing
like
off
you
on-
had a short
No, but it was
fuse
rubbing
up
off
there.
on me.
It sounded like you were fucking
I went in there
a
like
little ornery
positive
boy.
vibes. I thought I was going to like a tropical, like I didn't know Canada was going to be the exact same thing. I didn't know Toronto was just, it's literally just New York.
You thought you were flying north, so far north that it got tropical.
Yeah.
You thought you were
at
going
least, like, a
around
little,
the
like-
world.
Like a little foreign, like something different. Dude, our Uber driver on the way to the club one night, like having like psychotic breakdowns while we're in the car.
Just rude as hell.
There's traffic's everywhere. And we're like, maybe just go the fucking direction that the Uber's telling you to go. She's like, it's one of those Ubers where they're trying to come up with their own little like secret like ways to go.
Ex-cab driver
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. And she's, dude, it took us an hour to get to the club. It was supposed to take us 25
It was
minutes.
a female woman?
Female.
Damn.
Woman.
That's fucking brutal.
Yeah. And she didn't speak English. And at one point she just snapped and just started speaking a fully different language to us. And we're all just like, yeah, I know it sucks. Couldn't understand a lick of what she was saying.
What ethnicity was she?
She was wearing one of the head.
A turban?
One of the head.
See, that could be a lot of different things, honestly. That could be,
Mook
to
said
me,
she
that
was
could
wearing
be
one of the heads.
Middle Eastern, African, Asian.
Dude, I don't know. All I know is that we were minorities there and we were treated like minorities.
Yeah. Was it kind of refreshing?
No, not at all.
I want my white privilege back.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
But overall, I mean, Toronto was great. How was Brazil?
It was good. It's Carnival, so you know what I mean?
It looks like you guys balled out on your vacations.
It was more of just a getaway to get out of the fucking
The city.
dead doghouse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
But
the
you guys ball
stench of
out,
death.
dude.
What made you say that? What did you see that made you say
Any
ball
story that you post when you're on vacation, it looks like a stock photo that would be like on a Mac when you first buy it.
out? Just a perfect sunset.
Yeah.
Like an angled palm tree.
Yeah.
Just looking really serene. No, this place is like, we've stayed at this fucking nice ass hotel in Florida called The Breakers on West Palm Beach, which is like the last bastion for like white people to be white people. It was
Yeah.
the opposite of Toronto,
Yeah.
basically. It's
Yeah.
like old money white people in every like conversation you overhear is like somebody like complaining about their third mortgage, or just some real rich people, or just people talking about Ozempic, the fattest people you've ever seen talking about Ozempic, just like at the spa.
That's that new thing, right? The what is it?
I guess it's just some shit that makes everybody skinny.
Yeah.
I think it's just
a new development.
It's a new development in our world. That I don't. Is it an injection or is it a fucking pill?
It's supposed to be for diabetes.
It's for diabetes, but I don't know how people take it. Huh?
It makes you skinny if you don't have it.
Yeah, it makes people skinny, but it might even make that's Owen, by the way.
Why is it popping off right now?
Because people are getting it's like literally a skinny pill or like a skinny shot. You like
They
just
figured it out finally.
And it's like for diabetes.
Is it just like an appetite suppressant?
Maybe, but they finally fucking figured it out. They finally got to the bottom of it. Yeah, and people are loving it. Like I was in Boston, like my boy up there's on it. Like my boy, like a friend of mine. It's like, oh, you look good. It's like, yeah, this fucking Ozempic stuff.
Does it cost a lot of money?
I don't know.
I doubt your insurance covers that.
It might though. If you could just like claim a little bit of diabetes.
But I think even the diabetes people have a hard time getting their insurance to cover their medication, right? Isn't that like a huge thing?
Maybe it's just for rich folk.
Yeah,
Maybe
it must
it's
be for the rich folk.
Just super rich people. I mean, they'll be the first person to like get the cure for AIDS, get something to make you really skinny, get something to make you live longer, get something to,
It's true.
But it's an injection. Yeah. So maybe that's just nasty. You just got to do it to yourself. You just got to fucking, and how often do you have to do it? Every day?
4 times a day.
Just instead of a meal, you just inject your stomach. Yeah.
It's a lot.
75 hard.
Yeah.
75 hard shots.
Yeah.
Just jabbing yourself. I got the fucking jab. That's what the jab should have been. Fucking that. Then there's no comorbidities for COVID if nobody's fat anymore.
It's true.
Just fucking give everybody Ozempic.
Yeah.
Everybody's skinny. Then the fats aren't getting COVID anymore.
Ozempic.
They need to put some fucking fentanyl in the Ozempic. Fucking weed out the.
My mom was like sending me links to like some.
Not the article about there being fentanyl and weed in Boston.
Yeah.
That's what she sent you?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Anybody who is getting that needs to change what news they're watching. Anybody who's seeing that as news.
She said it to me and my older sister, and we were like, why are you sending, like, neither of us smoke weed and neither of us live in Boston. Like, why are you sending this to us?
She's like trying to tell you that she's about to.
Dude, she's.
I'm on the lookout for some of this. If I find any, I'll let you know.
Was it real?
God, no.
No.
It's a fucking like pill, which is like, or like a powder.
Yeah.
Like, my wife was seeing it. She's like, you could put powder on weed. It's like, no, you're not going to fucking like dust a fucking whole crop
No one's
of weed.
putting fentanyl on weed.
Yeah, weed is the least expensive drug.
Yeah, that was crazy. And it also was like, the person got it from like a dispensary too, didn't they?
It's someone who was doing hard drugs and then they wanted to lie to their family about fucking.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, my mom sent me that the other day.
It's going around.
Yeah.
You could tell what kind of news they're watching.
Well,
that scary ass news. That news that's just supposed to like spook you.
Scare the fuck out of you.
Just like you're just hearing the like most negative and like nasty shit.
Yeah.
Some bad shit about Russia, some bad shit about China, some bad shit about the climate. They're just trying to spook you, bro. What happened to Krasinski's news channel? Remember during the pandemic, John Krasinski was trying to come out with good
He's
news?
doing like a YouTube channel, right?
And it was like popping off for like 4 weeks, and then he
like
sold it for like
news, right?
$10 billion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think he really did sell it, and then like nobody else wants to watch it.
No.
Who the fuck wants to see anything positive?
No, not at all.
Nobody.
No one.
I want to hear about the fentanyl and the weed.
I know, exactly. You want to know where it's going.
Some people have to be just enjoying fentanyl.
Yeah, I know a dude, a comedian who was addicted to fentanyl patches for a while.
Some people can just handle it better.
Yeah.
Some people are just adults about it.
Have you seen that video of the dude in the hospital and the doctor's like telling him what they gave him? And he's like, and so the fentanyl should make you feel better. And he's like, he like pops up and he's like, what? You haven't seen that video? No. It's fucking hilarious. I can try and find it, but it
pops up like Willy Wonka.
Yeah. He fully hooked up to like IVs and stuff, and he hears that, he like jumps up.
What in what
like,
way?
No, it's the good kind. Yeah.
fentanyl. You're gonna hear like Joe Rogan talking about like like that like fentanyl is actually like there are
really
multiple
good.
Nobel Prizes won about
yeah.
fentanyl. Like the CNN will tell you that it's horse dewormer, but
Yeah.
it's actually fucking good for you. All right. Hang on just a second. That's enough joking for right now. Let's talk about game time, something that's very serious and near and dear to my heart.
This is the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports, created by fans for fans. Game Time is the ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest price. The big tournament is finally here, and getting tickets to those basketball games couldn't be easier.
Oh, I
Rone?
should use that. Oh, might use that on Thursday
On
to try and
Thursday.
get into the big tournament
To
game
get into the big tournament
down
game.
at the big stadium that's down the street.
Yeah, so the big stadium and the big tournament game.
And see some of my favorite basketball teams playing against
See
each
some
other.
of your favorite children play. The purchase process takes just 2 taps and 10 seconds, and once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text, so you can easily get into the game. So you can get into the game seamlessly.
Seamlessly.
Skip the hassle and enjoy the moment. Download the Game Time app or go to the website, enter your email, and redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply.
Oh man, I'm definitely going to take game time up on that great offer.
I think I'm going to take Game Time up on that great offer, and I'm going to use code BOYDAD to get $20 off at my first purchase. Terms apply.
Okay, now back to the jokes.
Now back to the jokes. You hear that Trump's getting arrested tomorrow?
Same news.
No way. He tweeted that himself.
Huh?
He announced that himself.
I mean,
He said
it's the same
he
my
tweeted
bad
out.
news
What is his
channels.
website? Truth Social.
Truth.com. Yeah, he bought it from the anti-cigarette
Yeah.
people.
It's Truth Social. Yeah. He tweeted out and he was like, "I'm being arrested on Tuesday. Just a heads up." That's gonna be crazy, dude. It's tomorrow.
He's not going to get arrested.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, dude. He announced he's getting
You wanna-
arrested, and he said
I'll
they,
bet
he
on
said
it
they
if
have
you
to.
wanna bet on
he
it.
said they have to round up all the MAGA guys, and they're all gonna go, and they're all gonna take the Capitol back or some shit.
It would just said,
What the fuck was that?
is your crush like trying to throw fucking rocks at the window out
My
here, bro?
crush.
Yeah, this is like
Yeah, my
an 80s
crush.
movie. This is like a joke. The fuck is that? Someone
It
just
sounded
posts a
like some
ladder up.
Toronto folks out there.
Like your cab driver.
Yeah.
Damn.
Who would have thought, dude, that Toronto is the most diverse place on earth?
It's fucking dope. And it's so cold. I can't imagine why anyone would live
Dude,
there.
it was freezing. Feels like it was 9. We went to the Hockey Hall of Fame, though, and they have a fake ass Stanley Cup there that they claim is the real Stanley Cup, and it's absolutely not the real Stanley Cup.
That Hockey Hall of Fame sucks dick.
No, I thought it was cool.
I've never been in, but it sounds like it sucks
It was
dick.
cool. It was cool. Just the Stanley Cup was clearly a scam. Dude, they had the Stanley Cup out on this like big ass like platform, and people were just going up and just like rubbing their hands on it, and the only person guarding it was like a 115-pound girl. And there's a door.
She could never
just
stop
out
me.
to the.
If
there's
I
a
wanted to
door
steal
out
that-
to the street next to the Stanley Cup, and I'm like, "There's no way this is the Stanley Cup."
It's like bait car.
Yeah, and she was like, "Actually, there's 2 Stanley Cups, and this is one of the 2." And there's like, she was like, they take turns traveling, and
The other one you're not even allowed to touch unless you have gloves on. The
Yeah.
guy who holds it has gloves.
And then we go into this other room where they have like all these other like trophies and like all like the NHL like Stanley Cup rings and stuff. And that's in a fucking like a safe. Like that room is like, it's like the doors are like safes. Like they lock it up like it's national treasure. But then the Stanley Cup is just out there while little kids are like driving their like toy cars over the Stanley Cup. And they're like, "Yeah, this is the real Stanley Cup." I'm like, "There's no fucking way this is the real Stanley Cup." It was literally a kid with a fake police car, like driving his car along the Stanley Cup.
Just like a fucking old Asian lady mixing some soup in there.
No, it was like actually what it was like. It was crazy.
It's kind of dope. You should be able, I mean,
It was not the real Stanley
it
Cup.
should be everybody's Stanley
Yeah.
Cup. We should all have a crack at it.
Mook thought it was real.
As taxpayers, we should be able to all fondle the Stanley Cup
I
if we
know.
want.
I know.
You really think Trump's going to get arrested?
I think Trump's going to get arrested, and I think the Stanley Cup was fake.
He's just going to be sitting in a holding cell next to like a fucking,
What is it? What are they saying? It's something with like Stormy Daniel, right? That bitch.
you singularizing it makes it so much funnier.
What's her name? Stormy Daniels?
Stormy Daniel sounds like a fucking wrestler.
Should I look up why is Trump being arrested?
It's hush money paid to women who alleged sexual.
Hush money paid.
It's nice that they decided to vacuum the roof today, right when we're filming this.
Oh, it's drilling outside.
What the fuck is going on? Is that drill music?
Yeah, Trump says he may be arrested. Oh,
It would be the worst precedent to set of all time if you could just arrest the next president.
the next? Do you think he's going to win in 2024?
Or like the previous, or the next president could arrest someone. You know what I mean? If you just like could be like, oh, like this guy's the fucking like the opposite party. We're just going to arrest him. There's 0% chance that happens.
You don't think he's going to?
Best way to be able to
Should we
get
bet
away
on
with
it?
anything is to it should be on the Barstool Sportsbook,
I know.
to be honest. And I think I'd have odds.
Well, I don't think we'd be allowed to bet on it because clearly he'd be skewing the numbers. He's skewing the odds.
If you can bet on the fucking Oscars, you should be able to bet on this.
You should. I think he's gonna. And I think it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be crazy.
It's going to be awesome.
No. it's
Now
gonna
I
be
know what side you're on.
It'll be a tragedy, of course. But I think it'll be hilarious.
There's no way that like some fucking New York City cop is going to lead him away. First off, New York City cops probably love him more than anybody
You think it's gonna
else.
be in New York City?
So you think they're going to bust down the doors of Mar-a-Lago
Yeah.
and like a fucking local
He'll
cop?
probably be like an FBI guy.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. But you think Trump would lie about getting arrested?
I don't know. If Q reveals himself tonight, I will believe it.
Q?
Yeah.
QAnon?
Yeah. If Q fucking drops his fucking face and location at that point, then I will believe it. But until that happens, I absolutely refuse to believe it.
I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be fucking crazy. Who's banging your line? Because my line's getting banged
Yeah,
too.
what the hell is happening on my fucking line?
Banging your life.
Jesus Christ. When the hell is everyone moving to Chicago?
I don't know, dude, but I'm really getting sick of seeing all those posts just being like, let's decide who the next cast of the Yak is going to be. It's like, dude, this isn't going to happen for so long. Watch it like in September, we'll come around, like, we're waiting another year.
Like renewing your lease?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're just not going to move.
Yeah.
Didn't make sense. Got
Is
to
this,
live for fun.
is this going to be like usable? This audio?
Yeah,
It's
why?
fine. All the the power washing that's going on outside.
Yeah, you sound fine.
You can't hear
Sounds
it?
good.
No.
Can we talk about the your sketch show though?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys undersold that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's way cooler to have no promotion and drop a banger.
Yeah, I agree with that. But it was so good that it really just shows your restraint that you didn't. If I did something that good, I would be telling everybody how good it was before it came out and just sucking my own self off.
Well, it gets to a weird point where you've watched it so many times that you genuinely don't know if it's good or not.
Yeah.
You're like, I hope it's good.
Is this funny?
Yeah, yeah,
Is this actually funny?
yeah.
Oh, and maybe I could ask you a couple questions.
Yeah, for sure.
First off, I'm so happy you're back.
Me too. I'm very excited to be back. Thankful to be back.
Damn, you sound humble as hell. I missed you. From my understanding, I feel like you wrote a lot of that.
Yeah, some of the premises. I mean, it ends up being like a brand new thing sometimes, but yeah.
What the hell? It came off so good. It turned
I
out
know.
so good. I didn't even know that you really had that club in your bag as far as writing shit like that.
Yeah, that's just been kind of the boredom hobby, is just writing nonsense like that.
Yeah, it turned out good though. And I feel like some of the sketches were like conceptual. So it's like pitching that to somebody's probably like daunting to be like hoping that somebody like picks up the vision.
Yeah, Fight still didn't get the adoption one when it was all said
Yeah,
and done.
that's what I mean. Like that's like the
I was like, well, I
Conceptual
think
one.
it'd be funny if you could adopt a kid from Amazon. He was like, I don't get that. And I was like, it's all right. But
You don't
yeah,
have to-
so for sure.
yeah. But it seemed like you were on board with it though, Sass.
Yeah, we got a lot more too that are already recorded.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the drop schedule for that show?
I don't know.
Next one's going to be April 12th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
Damn.
think it's going to be like the second Wednesday of the month, maybe.
Fuck yeah, circle that on your
That's
calendars.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So you have a whole next episode shot already? Or damn near.
Mostly, yeah.
Just have a bunch of ammo in the clip.
Really?
What are we shooting?
Yeah. Tyler had a good point of like always having more than we need for each episode. So we have like a pool to choose from.
That's a very smart decision because
Yeah.
then you wind up not putting bad shit in an episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
There's a lot more pressure for the second one. Like we didn't know,
totally.
we didn't know promo, bro, for this first one. So I was like, all right, let's check this out. But now I think it was a very good show, and like we made it, and I think it was good. But like
And-
the second one, I'm like, all right, we
Yeah,
need to
second
come-
one needs to
we
be
need
a
come with
banger.
some heaters.
Yeah,
bro.
second one needs to be
Second one,
really
low-key,
good.
might
you know
need
what's
to be
gonna be-
better.
No, it
You
does,
know what's
not
gonna be
even
tough though
low-key.
is you're gonna say that after the second one too. You're gonna be like episode 3 needs
Yeah.
to be.
Now 3, no one gives a fuck about. 3 is everyone's like, yeah, maybe I'll watch this one, maybe I won't. 4 is where it really matters. 4 is like the closer. That's the big one.
Yeah,
4 is where people really make up their mind. Like this show either sucks or it's good.
Yeah, but also they'll make their 4 they'll make it up if it's good. By 2 they might be like this sucks. You know what I mean? If 2's not a
Yeah.
banger, it's got to be a
2
banger.
will be a banger. 2 will be a banger.
two's gonna be very good. I'm excited for 2.
The way it's stylized and shot, I also thought was dope. Who's the
I think the redhead's in too, by the way.
shut up? Gardini's back. I'm kidding, Mook.
Mook.
That's great to see.
A lot more stuff outside episodes coming with it too. It'll be good.
What do you mean? That would be cryptic, Tyler.
I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
We're gonna be
I
good.
think you
We're gonna
meant
be good.
physically outside. Outdoors.
Oh, that too. But I'm gonna say there's like a brand to be built under this. We're fine. We're good.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's bugging about Chicago. Like New York's gonna be chilling.
Yeah.
New York's about to be lit, bro. Us, Mean Girls.
If not, you
no
got that rap
sings.
thing.
Huh?
You got the rap thing. If not,
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
always fall back on this week if I need to, which would be sick. It honestly, it just charged me up. Like I had nothing to do with the making of that, and I just was like texting like everybody, just even like texting Erica, being like, "You got to see this!" Like just so much positivity came of it. I felt like it was just like, "Fuck yeah, this has me fired up." The boys are making some good ass
much
shit.
appreciated. I know you quelled Fights and Eyes anxieties individually with
No,
texts.
it was just fire.
Very nice.
I didn't even do it for that. It was more just being like, "Fuck yeah!" Like it just has me excited because of the way that same stuff Tyler's talking about. Like, where even you, Sass, like you're hearing a lot about this move to Chicago, and it's like, well, I think we're gonna do pretty good and make some fun.
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
not worried about it at all.
Same.
I never really was worried about it. If I was worried about it, I would have gone to Chicago. But but I'm not.
Facts.
Quote card.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, it was like overwhelmingly positive feedback. Even like the Barstool Reddit was like extremely positive, and they hate me. And there were people commenting, being like, "I wanted to hate this, but I ended up really enjoying
That's
it."
the nicest thing possible.
Yeah.
It's so easy to hate something if you want
Yeah.
to.
And if you like someone, it's so easy to like something or
Yeah.
to overlook things. So it's
Yeah.
the fact that you flipped somebody is truly
Yeah,
a
that was
testament.
cool. It was funny. Fights texted me at like 1 a.m. on, when did it come out? Thursday or Wednesday?
Yeah.
Texted me at like 1 a.m. on Wednesday and was like, he was like, I feel like people are like pranking us. He's like, I feel like he was like, the feedback has been so positive that like, I feel like they're like, just, it's like, they're like ironically like messing with us.
That's
Nick
the
and Kyle told him to.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The imposter syndrome of a truly depressed man.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super positive. I was like even like right away, it was a lot of positive comments.
Just because you hear about like this like 12-hour block of programming that they're going to have in Chicago with
Yeah.
like a rope swing and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
Yeah, it also did really well. It's at like 150,000 views.
Yeah.
On a brand new channel.
Killed.
Yeah.
It was insane. It
Yeah.
was like very, very successful. launch.
Yeah.
What else is going to
Exciting
be on
stuff.
that Barstool Comedy channel?
I have no idea. I think it's going to be just this until like for the fall of next year or something. I don't know.
Let Tommy
I
and
was
me
talking
put
to
out the
Tommy.
smoke show.
I was talking to him today. That's going to go out on that
Can we do that?
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Oh, the smoke show
Smoke
is?
show.
Okay. But their show is going out on the Barstool main page, right?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
Who's their show?
Like their like variety show that they're doing.
Please end this.
Oh, yes. Okay. So
But I'm happy that I don't really want ours to go on the main page because then it's like
No, get
then you get a
lost.
bunch of people who are just like clicking on the first thing that they see, not people who like
Sought
the
it out.
Sought it
promotion.
out,
Yeah.
Facts. Who is the...
You were very giving with your promotions as well.
What, did
Yeah,
you
I don't
tweet it
know.
from
I mean,
your main
people were
account?
like,
It was all- the whole news drop from a Sam Squanch.
yeah, people were like, I didn't. Like, there really wasn't like it wasn't like we like, had time to even promote it. Everyone was
No,
like,
no,
"Oh,
but
you
I
should have
thought was
promoted it."
perfect.
Yeah,
No, you guys each put a clip up.
Yeah.
A link.
there was really like we didn't know we were gonna put it out. Originally, we were gonna put it out on that Thursday, but then we moved it to Wednesday because March Madness, which is that the same as March Madness is what is it? So is it just going on right now, or is it not until like Thursday,
Next
Friday?
weekend. Next weekend.
Oh, really?
It's like every weekend.
Yeah, from
March
Thursday
till
to
April.
Sunday on the
So like
Weekend.
this Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like if you put out a trailer saying like, "Oh, coming out next week," like people's
Yeah, I think we did a good. I think we made the smart move by doing it that
Here's
day.
a cool ass show that's coming out tonight.
Should we not even say when the next one's coming out? Should we bleep out the
Yeah,
April
bleep that out.
or also bleep out
That's
right
to
this part of
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, well,
we don't actually.
no one's gonna remember.
We'll
no
also
one's gonna
promote
actually
it
write that
better
down in
this
their
time,
calendar
yeah.
and be like, "Well, they said it was coming out on the 22nd. What the fuck?"
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I know, I'm very excited. You and Fights are very good on camera together.
Yeah, Fights is great. Fights is really funny. Hey, let's talk about Factor. Rone, why don't you talk about Factor for a little bit?
Why don't I talk about Factor? Factor is it, man. That's just really it for me.
Yeah,
I just can't get enough of their
hear
meal
you.
kits.
I hear you.
It's ready to eat meal kits. And they're going to change the way you think about your meals because Factor is going to take care of you, whatever kind of dietary issue you have going on. Factor is going to help you customize your ready to eat meals, and they're going to send them right to you. So you can power up for springtime with Factor, America's #1 ready to eat meal kit. Get nutritious chef prepared meals delivered straight to your door. And I'm talking about a chef preparing this meal. Not just some
I hear you.
not just a jabroni, a real live chef. And so you can look your best and feel your best when it's the warm weather. Last thing I want to be doing is looking sloppy when it's short sleeve shirt season. So get these calorie smart meals for around 550 calories or less. Wow, that's not that many calories, honestly.
But
Especially
it's filling.
It's such a filling meal. It's such a filling, nutritious, never frozen meal. And they're ready in just 2 minutes. So all you have to do is heat and enjoy. Fresh, never frozen. Believe that. Skip the chopping, skip the prepping, skip the cleanup. It's prepared by chefs, man. Come on. Get Factor and enjoy clean eating without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered right to your door, ready in just 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. Ass. Am I right?
Yes, head to factormeals.com/sun50 and use code sun50 to get 50% off your first box. That's code sun50 at factormeals.com/sun50 to get 50% off your first box. Wow, what a great deal. 50% is a lot.
I was gonna try and come see you do stand-up comedy this weekend or this week with my boys.
Yeah, you said that on Thursday?
Yeah, I'm going out to dinner with some of my college buddies, the cop, the firefighter.
Oh, those bastards.
I know.
That crew together is dangerous.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I know
How
that
long
no
are they
New
in
York
town
City
for?
cops are going to arrest Trump.
Yeah, that's true.
I have dinner with them.
Yeah. How long are they in town for?
They're New York City cops. They live in town.
Oh, they live in town.
It's a New York City firefighter, New York City cop, and another dude.
Nice.
One of them works on movies, and the other one is I forget his job.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to know.
Yeah, but we were gonna come see you afterwards. We were gonna come see you do stand up, but instead we might, since we're gonna go to dinner at that time, we might go see one of the tournament games at Madison Square.
Yeah, it's probably a better idea.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know. That show's pretty early and it's Thursday. So I don't know if it's going to be like a fantastic one.
No, we'll still come see you.
I don't know, but also I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang out after.
Why? What are you doing after?
I think I'm going to go to Noel Miller's doing a theater in New York.
So why don't I just go to that with you and all my firefighter and cop buddies?
Yeah, maybe. See if we can work something out.
The ones that
Gardini's opening for him.
got kicked out of Francis's
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
They're good. They're easy to get along with.
yeah.
Gardini's really opening for him.
Yeah, Gardini's a big, he's opening for people in theaters. It's pretty crazy. I mean, he does Shane all the time, but now he's doing Noel Miller too.
Really? Is stand-up comedy easy as hell?
No, Gardini's really good at stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So why aren't you opening for people in theaters?
Because I just am not. I don't know.
You're not good enough yet?
I just haven't been asked.
Damn, bro. You're one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
That's
the best.
Let's go.
Toronto was fucking awesome, dude. The show
Mook
was
just
great.
folded up his glasses like that wrestling mom.
Yeah.
The fuck do you mean you're the best?
Dude, Toronto was dope. It was the room was pretty like, it was like 150. It's a pretty small room. And but all the shows were sold out. It was like really fun. And
How much money do you make off that?
usually like 100,000 units.
No tax.
Yeah, we got Canadian, so everything is just, we were just calling everything, it was in units. Because dude, they don't have price tags. Like when you go out to dinner, it'll be like 14 and a half. Like 14 and a half what?
Anything. It's really your call.
Yeah.
It's because I think they'll
The
take
tacos are 14 and a half, and it'll be like a half sign. Like it won't be like 0.5. It'll be like one, fraction.
like the columns in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like platform 9 and
Yeah.
3/4.
That was cracking us up.
But I think it's because they'll take America money if you'll give it to them.
Yeah, because they do. Yeah.
Because our shit's way more fucking wavy.
Yeah, it's way more valuable.
14 and a half American dollars compared to 14 and a half Canadian dollars.
Canadian dollars.
It is-
Yeah.
The taxi driver. He fucked up.
Yeah, I gave him like $10, and then I realized that it was 6 Canadian, and then he just gave me like a couple of fucking
Toonies and
Canadian
loonies?
coins back, and I was like, dude, you may as well just give me like chocolate coins. These things mean absolutely. I'm not going to go back and like transfer these to dollars at a bank.
So what did you do with them?
Throw them out,
My go-to
put them
move
in the
is
trash.
at the airport, you go to the vending machine
Yeah.
and load up on Sprites. Bring
Yeah.
back a bunch of Canadian Sprites. Their recipe's different.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. It's way more syrupy.
You know what their recipe is different for? Is Bloody Marys, because we got Bloody Marys and they were fucking disgusting, dude.
On the plane?
They were this color. I'm not even kidding. Mook, am I exact? They might have been more red than this.
Because they use ketchup up there for
I think it was ketchup. It was disgusting. I think it was like freshly squeezed
We got
tomato
some ketchup
juice.
and vodka for
Yeah. And then they had
Enjoy.
Caesars. They're like, well, we have a lot of Caesars out here.
The fuck is a Caesar?
We asked what a Caesar was. We looked it up. It's clam juice and tomato juice and vodka.
What the hell?
And I was like, oh,
There's
no thanks.
I've seen that before, like clamato,
Yeah.
but that's gross.
It's disgusting.
That shit is
We
disgusting.
didn't get that.
Clam juice. I mean, I guess Bloody Marys are disgusting.
I like them.
I unless you get them like at a good place. Like if you try and get a Bloody Mary on a
Airport.
plane, you like that?
An airport Bloody Mary?
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
that?
Not a plain Bloody Mary, an airport Bloody Mary. The Bloody Mary I had yesterday at the airport was phenomenal. Salted rim, big ass stick of celery, pepper, hot sauce.
Yeah.
Mm.
I need like a homemade Bloody Mary mix.
This was like homemade.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a team of people working on this Bloody Mary. Not even kidding.
I need like chunks, like of like I need it to be menstrual.
Chunks of what?
Like I need a Bloody Mary to be like of horseradish. Like I need it to
Yeah,
be
that's
like,
what this was like.
Yeah.
Dude, this was a good Bloody Mary.
I need it to be there to be uteral lining in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's disgusting.
That's what a
That's
period
foul.
is. That's what a period is, brother.
Yeah, I
if
know.
you think a woman's biological processes are disgusting, man,
I do. That is nasty.
I have no idea why my TikTok algorithm thinks I give a fuck about trans people at all. I have no idea why it's always showing me some shit about like people arguing about a trans person. Like I'm trying to never think about it. Like I don't want to have an opinion on it. I don't see it in my daily life. I don't care at
There's
all.
so many people who it's like literally the only thing they think about is trans people.
It's so
It's like
insane.
the only, like they wake up and their first thought is like, fucking trans people.
It's probably because it's a circular TikTok algorithm where I like wake up and like I'm on the toilet pooping and scrolling and like 4 of my first 5 are like talk shows where people are arguing, being like, well, what do you think a biological female is or some shit like
Yeah.
that. It's like, shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
Yeah.
I never want to see this. I've never thought about this before. And if this is what like culture is, that like this is what we're obsessed with now, like
Canadians, they got a lot of trans people out there. They genuinely do. They do. They got a ton. That was the first tweet I saw when I landed. Was like the first tweet I saw when I landed in Canada. It was on my For You page, and it was like they think there's only 30,000 people in Canada, and then everyone was like, yeah, that's not true. There's like a fucking million.
They're born trans out there.
There's a shit ton of trans people in Canada.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I don't even know why people are just like. Why do people think about it so much? People are just bored as hell.
Because they want to fuck trans people. But they're like afraid to admit it, so they need them to be illegal.
Damn, 1 in 300 Canadians are trans.
Yeah. There's a lot of trans people out in Canada. So the thing said 30,000, and then all the comments are being like, fuck no, this is way off.
How many people were at your show?
150 or so. I probably sold 600 tickets.
So 2 trans.
At least 2. At least.
Did you spot them?
Yeah. Had them escorted out.
Adam's apple. You got a hockey stick in your pants, or
Something that Canadians don't think is funny are 2 things. 9/11, not funny to Canada, which I was shocked by. I thought
which
they
is
would think
like,
it's
yeah,
hilarious.
you guys could kick back.
Yeah. And COVID. I forgot that the COVID wasn't much of a joke to them because they were like locked in their houses.
They
for
also
months.
just reopened.
Yeah.
You're probably like the first American they're seeing.
Yeah.
Like, what?
They would like laugh, but then they'd get all weird. It'd get all like
Like a full year
tense.
behind.
Yeah.
Because there's probably like a government official cracking their knuckles, like, being
Yeah.
like, who laughed?
Yeah.
Get back inside.
Yeah, it was funny. There was good crowds though. Canada was awesome. There was one show that was not great. There was some girl in the front row, blackout drunk, talking about like her dad who like shot himself. It was like weird, like just yelling out, and then they kicked her out.
1 in 300 type.
Yeah, 1 in 300. Yeah,
Interesting.
she was a girl. She might have been a dude. You never know these days, dude. Having people get kicked out is not fun.
You had to do it?
No. But they made it happen. It was it's not like something that I want to happen. It's not something that like I enjoy having happen because it's like people are coming all the way to the show and then they get removed.
Right. You don't like taking
They can't
people's cell
handle
phones
their-
either at your shows,
Yeah,
but you have to
exactly.
do it.
Well, I don't do that, but
You don't like taking pictures of people's faces as they leave the club. But you have to do it in case there's a criminal that comes into them,
yeah.
repeat offenders that
Yeah.
keep coming to your shows, disrupting.
Alrighty, let's talk about the Barstool Sportsbook. I love the Barstool Sportsbook. Rowan loves the Barstool Sportsbook, and today's show is brought to you by, you guessed it, the Barstool Sportsbook.
Okay.
Nobody cares about your bracket, and that's why you need to download the Barstool Sportsbook. Who really needs a bracket when you can just bet on all the action? And the Barstool Sportsbook is the best place to start, now offering a $100 sign-up bonus for new users. Sign up today using code TOURNEY, TOURNEY. Then place a $10 or more cash wager on any college basketball bet. Win or lose, receive $100 in bonus cash. So download and create an account today and be sure to use the code TOURNEY to unlock your $100 in bonus cash.
2 incredible rounds are in the books. There were some shocking upsets, and it could only get crazier, so make sure you sign up for an account. Listen, I like the boosts. I like the fact that you can follow guys like Stephen Che, trust the data. You're going to get some exclusives. You're going to get some boosts. You're going to be able to bet with your favorite Barstool personalities. Trail Dan and Dave. You know what I mean?
More like fade Dan and Dave.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I've said too much.
Now we're being
I've said
real.
Too much.
Okay. Now we're being really a little bit too real. So download the Barstool Sportsbook and create an account today and use code TOURNEY to unlock your $100 or $100 in bonus cash. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What a terrible code. Tourney.
Tourney.
Yeah.
Sued if you
Yeah.
use March or
Oh, really?
Same rules as Super Bowl.
Also kind of a weird lead up. No one cares about your bracket, so start betting now. All right, whatever.
Dude, you know what is some of the funniest types of content on the internet? And these are some of the same podcasts that talk about trans people are like, it'll be just like 2 dudes and like
a
just
girl.
a bunch, or like 8 girls with their titties out.
You see that Devin Costa tweet?
No, I didn't.
You
but
didn't?
I'm sure it's
It was
hilarious.
so funny.
I'm
I'll
sure
read
he
it to you.
fucking nailed it. I'd love to see like Ben Avery and Devin Costa making fun of like a sketch, like making fun of that style of fucking content because it's so funny. They're like, okay, how can we get like 8 women who can't articulate a sentence and have the roundest titties like on the face of the earth to try and talk about some of the most pressing, sensitive, and most hot button issues of the day.
Hey, dude, this tweet is so funny. I hope he didn't delete it. Oh, here it is. He said it was like one of these, like one of those clips. Oh no, the tweet got deleted, but it was one of those like one of those, exactly what you were just describing. And he tweeted, "My favorite podcasts are the ones like this where a retarded guy who thinks he's Bradley Cooper from Limitless interviews a panel of women who are deprived of oxygen at birth."
Yes, dude.
That's like a big trend right now. I see those clips all the time.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And all the dudes are like, well, like the one I saw was like,
They'll be interviewing like an OnlyFans girl.
Would you rather fuck the hottest trans person in the world or an old one, or like the oldest woman alive? And he's like, the oldest woman, because then I wouldn't be gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
or they'll be like, why are you on OnlyFans? And then they're like, I don't know, I guess to make money. Like, and they're like, keyword there, I don't know. What are you doing with your life? Yeah. And then it'll be like a million comments being like, women suck. Dude, the incels are stronger than ever right now. They are. On Instagram, a girl will just post a video like dancing and then all the comments will be like fatherless activities.
Do those dudes, are they even incels anymore? I think there's like girls that like give up pussy to incels.
No, dude, these are like incels. What is it? What is the woman? What does it mean when they comment woman with the coffee cup emoji? You guys see that? Because I'm seeing that a lot. And apparently it's like an insult. It's like an insult.
Women with a coffee cup emoji? I don't know.
And there's like that. I send you all the religious ones now.
Yeah, those are awesome.
But it's all like, it'll be like a video of like a girl doing something, and then it'll just cut to a dude like in the gym, and he'll be like, this generation's not for me. And you're like, no, dude, no generation is for you because you're a fucking freak.
I know.
You're not a normal person.
You'd find a way to like ostracize yourself in any generation.
Yeah.
It's not like you would have fucking fit in with the madmen at the fucking ad agency drinking like old fashions on their lunch break or whatever.
Insane.
Like they would ostracize you too.
It's actually really annoying because I deleted TikTok because that shit pisses me off so much, like those type of videos. And then now it's just my whole Instagram feed. It's like you could literally like click on a photo on Instagram and then all of a sudden you're next thing you know, it's 3 hours later and you're still swiping, watching just like the worst videos of all time.
And actually, dude, this generation is for you because there's more people like you in this generation than any other generation. Like school shooter culture is like a fucking thing that like people play into and like desire. It's like a cultural thing that happens.
It is crazy. Like they think that they're like, when they're posting stuff like that, they're like above everyone else. Like, no, dude, you're the weird one. You're a freak of nature. Yeah. And everyone's actually scared of you.
Yeah. Shit is not wavy.
Or my Instagram reels will just be like some dude like imitating him like about to fuck a girl or some shit. It's what it always is.
Mine's just tits. I can't even comprehend seeing in person.
Like this is a lot of...
Like, I've never seen them in the wild.
What are you talking about? Like size or just shape or movement?
Yeah. Yeah, size and shape for the proportion to the body. It's just...
They're doing new things with it these days.
I don't find it sensual at all.
It's more of a biological... It's like there's a museum in Philly called the Mutter Museum, and it's like oddities, like biological oddities over time, like fucking dudes with like extra long spines and like fucking an extra layer of teeth or some shit. It's kind of like that class of peculiarities on some Barnum and Bailey.
No, exactly like that.
Mine is all these like, it's like all these like cringe pages like this. This is what's coming up, except this is not. This is a real dude posted this.
Cringecore? You ever watch that Cringecore?
Is it hot in here? Are you hot? I mean, you are hot. I mean,
Crazy to have a baggy wife beater.
That's like my entire like Instagram reels, and I just can't escape it.
Because you're giving them, I mean, it's got to be the same as all of us. We're just giving it the whole watch.
Because you watch it and you're like, I fucking hate this. But then you like look at the comments and then it's repeating and then you're in the algorithm. It's fucked.
And then you're like, how long have I been on Mean Girls page?
Dude, the Mean Girls
got me
stuff.
again.
The Mean Girls stuff doesn't really infuriate me as much as it
But
does
it
other
infuriates people. Yeah, it doesn't infuriate me either.
I just go like this. Oh, gone forever.
You're a little magician.
Never see it again. Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah. I also get a ton of people fucking auditing police departments, like going in, like filming, like cops basically being like, I'm a public property. I have a Fourth Amendment right that protects me. Do you have articulable suspicion of a crime? Like,
Damn.
And there's got to be 300 million of these videos on the internet because that's all I fucking get. I love it, dude. I love knowing my rights. There's just something about knowing your rights. It has me jonesing to get in a fucking altercation with a police officer. When I'm at dinner in a couple nights, I might have to fucking, I know my rights, just like film outside someone's business. Like, actually, this is an easement, which is public property.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Did you see that video of the dude, they got the football player who gets pulled over? It just went viral the other day. Like the football player gets pulled over and he's like completely sober and the guy's making him do all the DUI tests.
Yes,
and then he blows a zero and they're like, you're high.
And he's like, I'm a football player. I get tested 5 times a week.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm high, you're high.
And now he's suing the fucking police station. Police. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That is some bullshit, man. I know my fucking rights.
I don't know my rights at all.
Yeah, I think like more than half of the people who do those videos don't know their rights. They have no idea. Like, I don't have to talk to you.
Yeah.
It's like, actually you do because you're under arrest.
Yeah.
Just get shot 5 times.
Yeah.
I know my rights.
I know my rights.
Getting tased in the kingdom come.
I don't know if I'd ever be able to say that unless this was to an Air Canada flight attendant. So they're dragging me off the plane. I'd say, I know my fucking rights.
I know my rights.
Get me out of this shitty country.
You don't have rights in Canada.
Yeah.
They throw you in a fucking house arrest. Tell you COVID's back.
Yeah, they didn't like that. Or actually, they did like that. They kept on saying that I was excited to go back to the United States and have rights again because they don't have rights out there. They would laugh.
Bags of milk, though.
Bags of milk. Big ass bags of milk.
Did you see any of them up close and in person?
Yeah, bro. I bought one. I brought a bag. I brought a milk bag.
You're just like suckling at it, like slapped a like wine a bag of Franzia.
Also, everything closes in Toronto early.
It's like Boston.
Yeah. Well, not really. It's like 2. But like then it's like everything is closed. It's not like New York where you could go to like a 7-Eleven and get like beer or something. It's everything is closed.
There's got to be some after hour spots.
No.
Oh,
literally.
Drake's house. Drake's house.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. But when you're coming from Drake's house, it's hard to go back.
Yeah, there's no afters. You can't stop at a diner.
Mook tried to fucking rob the hotel twice, 2 times, not once, but twice.
Of goods or services?
We went into the hotel the first night and we wanted to get snacks and we were like, we were staying at a huge hotel. It was like a Hilton, but it was like in the center. It was like downtown Toronto and it was like big. It was like 30 floors. We're like, they have to have like all hotels have like 24-hour like snack rooms. And sometimes you can even buy beer at them. And we're like, do you guys have like a snack thing? And he was like, no, it's closed. He's like, you go to a 7-Eleven and Mook was like, we can't even get like a bag of chips or something. And the guy was like, no, sorry. And then Mook was like, we're coming back for the chips. He just kept on being like, we're going to get the chips. And then the next night we went in and we went to we were trying to get beer. This time it was late though. And we like went up to the restaurant and we found a way in, but all the refrigerators were closed.
You broke into a restaurant?
Mook did. I waited outside.
Kept watch?
I kept watch and I was going to be like, I have no idea what they're doing.
I was telling him to get out.
Yeah.
I was telling him I was going to stop him.
We were really looking for beer though.
Some Molson, some Labatt Blue.
I would have drank dick at that hour.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We were really looking for some beer because we were like sober. We really didn't like get drunk at all the whole weekend.
No.
We just kept on finding ourselves in situations where we like weren't drinking.
They also, at their bars up there, I had never seen it before. I guess I've seen it in some places since then. They have like little apparatuses on the top of shots, on the top of hard liquor where like you pour out like exactly a shot or a little bit less so they don't overserve anybody. They're stingy
really?
with the booze up there.
Yeah.
They don't want you getting too fucked up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think people used to get tanked. You go to Tim Hortons?
No,
You did? Good donut. Yeah, it's like Dunkin' Donuts, basically. It's like a little bit better donut than Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah.
maybe. Not that crazy, but people go nuts over it. That and poutine.
Well, people go nuts over Dunkin' Donuts too. It's just like where you live. It's a
Yeah.
regional thing.
In Boston, they do.
Yeah.
Nowhere else.
And then you go somewhere else and they're like, there's no Dunkin' here.
No Dunkies.
Like, why don't you just go to any other coffee shop where they had the exact same coffee?
And regular ass donuts.
Yeah. The donuts at Dunkin' Donuts are pretty good. Boston cream. Damn. Alrighty, let's talk about BetterHelp. This show is brought to you.
Hold up, restart that. You have to say, this show is brought to you by BetterHelp first.
Oh, okay. This show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a long process, a lifelong process even, especially because we're always growing and changing.
I could talk about that a little bit myself.
Why don't you talk about that a little bit yourself?
I've been really noticing that as I get older, I change. And sometimes that can be difficult, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk things through. BetterHelp. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on a journey of self-discovery wherever you are. Man, there are so many benefits of therapy, and I know because I've gone, and I'm not afraid to talk about it, and you shouldn't be afraid to talk about it either, Sas.
I'm not afraid to talk about it.
I knew you weren't. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited for your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. And Sas, you can visit betterhelp.com/son today to get $10 off your first month.
10% off your first month.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I thought it was only $10. It's 10%?
10%, much better. We're always looking for percentages.
Yeah, like Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/son. Now, why don't we get back to the show? I don't really think about them like that.
I do.
When was the last time you had a donut? Would you prefer a Dunkin' donut, like a light, fluffy donut, or like a fucking artisanal donut with like a fucking hibiscus flavor? That's like fucking...
The donuts that Ian Finance brought us were the best donuts I've ever had in my entire lifetime.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
That was insane. But I would prefer a lighter donut. I'm not a big, like the donuts that like Big Cat posts, those don't really look that good to me because it's like, I mean, what is that, like 8,000 calories for one of them?
And getting
It's
a whole box
meal.
of them?
Yeah.
It's like you take a
one
little
bite is a
nibble.
whole meal.
There's a place called Five Daughters in Nashville. That's the best donuts I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I'm going to Nashville in like 2 weeks.
That's a segue, brother.
I think I'm going to do Bussin' with the Boys.
No way.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go on the bus, kind of just chop it up with those demons.
Damn, what
Those
the hell are you going
fuckers.
to talk about?
I don't know. But that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm doing Zanies in Nashville. It just got added like out of nowhere. Doing that April 14th and 15th. And the 14th show is already almost sold out.
What?
Believe it or not. Yeah, I just got the update.
Damn, maybe I'm trying to travel on the 14th
wanna
or
come?
15th. I was going to go to...
I only have 2 shows and they're both, it's like both 9:15.
in Nashville?
Yeah, one on the 14th, one on the 15th. You should come.
I
All
would-
my boys are coming.
I would tear up Nashville.
Yeah.
I was going to go to New Orleans that weekend to go try and see Tyler Childers. You fuck with Childers?
Bro, of course.
It's the start of his tour. It's his first date of his tour. And I've been joking
Damn,
to get
bro.
back to New Orleans.
Why
But
don't you get off his dick? Flying across the country to see his first tour? Gotta be at the first show.
I've never traveled to I've never traveled for a like concert before, and it seems like a good reason to travel. It seems like a worthwhile thing. Like you go to a city for a weekend,
Yeah.
and it's like the main event is you're seeing this show.
Yeah, it's like you're
I've never
guaranteed to
done
have
that,
fun.
but I'm like trying out. I want to try that out as a style of
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah.
Like going for something as opposed to just being like, okay, I'm here for like a couple days and like have zero things planned.
Yeah.
But it maybe instead I'll go and see your fucking bitch ass do comedy.
Well, I mean, you don't even have to go to the shows, but
I will come to the shows, bro. I'm supportive
I feel like you've been to too many shows.
of yours. Yeah, you need new jokes, bro. You're still talking about what? Talking
Yeah.
about the same shit.
Yeah, but I'm pumped for Nashville. Nashville's apparently that Zanies room is like really fucking fun.
Where did we go when we went to Nashville?
We went to like a bar. It wasn't even like a comedy club.
Oh, really?
Or I guess it was a comedy club when we saw Adam Friedland and Mike Racine.
That's who it was?
Yeah.
I forgot it was Mike Racine as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You were underage all the way back then.
Yeah, 'cause you got IDs taken
I
that
haven't been.
weekend.
Yeah, I haven't been in
Multiple
Nashville
IDs
since.
taken.
Yeah, I haven't been to Nashville since I turned 21.
Yeah, I had to like tell my friends I was like smuggling you in. They're like, yeah, we
That
can
was
go to all these events.
Mortifying. It was a mortifying day
It's
for
like,
me.
yeah, he got kicked out because he's too young, and my wife got kicked out too because she was like smuggling you beers.
yeah.
I'll stay though.
That was devastating.
I'm gonna hang out.
Those guys sucked, dude.
Yeah, they were just loser ass bouncers, like
I mean,
sneaking up from behind you,
Sneaking up from actually like they had like tactical formations that they were running.
No, the one
They like
dropped out of a
switched
vent.
hats.
Yeah.
They switched hats at one point, so we like thought it was one dude.
Yeah, there was like a pink sweater dude,
And
and,
then I was like,
another
all right,
guy.
bro, let me get my beer back. And then I go grab it, and all of a sudden I just feel a hand on my shoulder.
Yeah, you got thrown in the back of a paddy wagon. It was just
Yeah.
Trump back there.
And then we got to
They got you too.
We ended up having a fun night though. We went to that karaoke bar.
I know, because we found the shithole dive, and that's just a tried and true way
Yeah.
to have fun in any
Yeah.
city. Shithole dive where there's some singing.
Yeah, I'm pumped. Nashville's gonna be fun. I got a busy couple weeks coming up. I got Nashville, Austin, and San Francisco back to back.
This Austin shit is gonna be hard, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe you shouldn't come
Huh?
to Nashville since we're gonna be going to Austin the next week.
Yeah, maybe I should sit home and write.
No, but
I'll write some stuff. I'm gonna write some stuff.
yeah, we're doing a podcast. I don't even know like if the tickets are on sale yet, but it's
What should I write?
don't write anything.
I gotta write something,
Go
bro.
off the cuff.
What?
Go off the cuff.
Maybe we could play the hits or something.
Yeah. Just play an episode of Boy Dad.
What's some like hits that we've had? Just our best social clips, like the social clips that we've gotten lampooned the hardest for by
Construction workers.
the main account. Yeah.
Let's see when this thing is. I want to say it's that Friday, right? It's the 21st. Yeah, it's the 21st. We're doing
In Austin,
yeah. 21st of April.
I'm gonna be
Bro,
sick.
you're so against it, but you agreed to it.
I'm just nervous, bro. It's just hard to perform in front of that many people.
It's not even that big of a room.
How big?
Probably like 300.
That's scary, man. It's a lot of people. To
It is
perform
actually a
in
pretty
front
big
of.
room. Yeah.
No, I've performed
the
in front of way
stands?
more people than that.
The stand's like 120.
You did that with Matt and Shane, though.
Yeah. Nothing like leaning on some great comics, man.
Yeah.
It's great comics.
Yeah, I mean, it should be fun. It should be a good time. And it's also like Moon Tower's a blast. Like we're going to have fun.
I'm trying to go see some other
You're going to get the artist pass. Then we can go anywhere. The whole city is going to be Moon Tower. And then we can go and we can get
tacos.
tacos. You can go stay at Mike's place.
Yeah, you can Airbnb it.
Yeah.
It's
Isn't
listed.
he? Is boho chic? It's probably all grabbed up by now.
Mike's?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a quick one to go.
it was boho. It's boho chic.
I don't know what that means.
I have no
That's how
idea.
it's like how it's tagged
Oh, really?
on Zillow or whatever. Fucking Airbnb. Boho
Fuck
chic.
is that? What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it sounds good though. It sounds like a place like, oh, this place is boho chic.
Is Mike in Chicago?
We'll be tomorrow.
You guys are all going to Chicago tomorrow?
Yeah, for the Pat Bev pod.
Damn.
You want to come?
Day in and out or staying over?
We're recording tomorrow, and then the next day we're going to the Bulls game.
Damn.
Bulls Sixers.
Vacation.
I don't think so, bro. That's fucking work.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to
That's
suit
hard
up.
work.
I'm gonna have to suit up with him.
Got to go record for 45 minutes, then go to the Bulls game the next day.
Bro, he can't
Sounds
record
awesome.
on game day.
I know.
It's hard- it's-
Obviously not.
It's hard work.
Yeah. I'm not
can't-
fucking stupid, dude.
I mean, the way he talks about you, you might be.
I know. He was really coming at me.
Beef with you, bro.
Why don't you just try and squash it?
Why is
Why
he
don't you
being so
come
mean?
out?
Why is he being so mean to me, man?
Because you said you won't play with him.
I won't play with anybody except for my fucking crew.
It's hilarious that you guys are just both adults just being like, I won't play with you. Why won't he play with me?
Talking to each other through Rone only.
Yeah.
Yeah, these passive aggressive adults talking about play with each other.
I almost commented on his tweet yesterday, and then I was like, nah.
What were you gonna
What if
say?
he claps back at me? I think I was going to say something nice.
Like what?
I don't know.
you're both legends who spent the season in Chicago.
Yeah.
Sass, Obama, Pat Bev.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are on the
Yeah.
Chicago
A couple of
Mount
Chicago
Rushmore.
guys.
The three of you and Lori Lightfoot is my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. A couple of Chi-Town boys.
I know.
Man, I can't wait for everyone to move out there. They're gonna fucking love it out there, dude.
I'm happy
Such a
for
sick
them.
City.
It's like when you guys came out with your sketch show.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm just fucking happy for
Happy
these
for them.
guys.
You gotta send Big Cat food wreck.
Yeah.
You got to try Chipotle.
Yeah, dude, the Chipotle there is different.
It's so good. The queso is so good.
They got a crew. The rice they use there is
They
crazy.
have really good wings in Chicago.
Let me give you my top 10 deep dish places.
Good place to get a Chicago dog.
What if I went back and I just stayed in the dorms? I still have my keys from my dorm. Isn't that crazy?
You think you could still swipe in?
Yeah.
No, they definitely changed the
Oh, no.
locks.
I forgot you have to swipe in. I forgot that it's like hard to get into a dorm.
You're pervert ass.
My pervert ass.
You go back, what do you have, 3 years eligibility? You go back as a sophomore, correct? So you
Yeah.
could drink in the dorms, even though everybody else couldn't. Like you could probably bring in your own.
No, it's a dry. I think most dorms are dry.
Damn. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
All right, let's end the episode right now.
I'm just, Dukes is texting us about the, he's saying that when they show our apartment, he's going to buy more mouse traps and just throw them everywhere.
So no one buys it out from
Yeah.
under you. You should make it seem like there's no mice in there so someone can move in right away.
No, I'm not going out that easy. I actually think we should. I think we should get like thousands of mice traps.
Yeah.
We should just have like, there's like one thin walkway of not mice traps that only leads to our rooms, and then everything else is mice traps.
You just have the tiptoe along it.
Yeah.
And like
You guys are gonna want to keep your shoes on. Yeah, keep the
board.
shoes on.
Yeah.
Steel toe.
Yeah. We brought some Timbs for you guys. Throw these on.
It's like how house
Yeah.
shoes that people slip on.
Yeah.
Slip into these construction boots.
Yeah.
They're Red Wings. They're really sturdy. Or you need to have like the rat that they have outside of non-union construction jobs.
Yeah.
Just in a rat trap in
Yeah.
your bed. Just
Yeah.
like tongue sticking out.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, hopefully you'll move out soon. But hopefully the mice come with you though, because it's been a funny saga.
They will. They're everywhere.
They're a part of you.
Yeah.
Under your hat at all times.
Yeah.
That's how his stand-up comedy career is doing so good.
Ratatouille.
Because
Yeah.
Ratatouille's controlling it.
Yeah, he just is looking through the eyes of the Timberwolves logo like a portrait at a haunted mansion.
The funniest part about Ratatouille is how like the coworkers are suspicious. They're like, is there a rat under his hat controlling his everyday moves?
I knew it.
Yeah.
Just as I
They're like trying to
suspected.
quickly grab his hat so they could get the rat.
I guess there's not a rat under your hat and you've been cooking
I
well.
knew it. I knew there was a rat controlling your everyday moves. All right, should we end it?
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on YouTube and every other platform. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.